If you thought we've been busy before, today is gonna take the cake. Heyo, what's going on everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Pennsylvania here in Farming Simulator 19. Today, we have got grass that has grown. All the fields that we did the last time are good and we are in summer 1. And we've even got some contracts. One cool thing, I do have a mod installed that gives you, it was on spring 1, actually in-game if you're playing just with no seasons, it gives you like some kind of government subsidy type thing. It's not a like every hour type thing, but it is pretty nice to be able to get some free money. But the grass has grown on all the fields, which means we've got tons and tons of grass work to do. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grass fields to do. But before we do that, we have some fertilizing contracts to do. There are also some other ones. There's just a lot of cultivating contracts. It's like they never happened. It's like the cultivating contracts just never did their thing. There are a couple sowing contracts here and there, but most of those we're just gonna leave be. Sowing in field 1. Actually, where is field 1? How big is field 1? Should be the top left-hand corner. Yeah, up here. That's not too bad. Still don't want to do it though. Hey, all right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Kind of nice and easy. We have quite a few contracts through here: 36, 52, 35, 47, and 51. We're gonna take as much of that money as we possibly can. So the first one we're gonna hit is 36. I'm gonna do this neat little, well, my way. I'm just gonna take this and go all the way down to 36, which should pop us in the middle of the field. I believe that it has. And we are going to fertilize this field. Before we do that, double check, deactivate automatic application rate. You could do that and be just fine, but we would actually lose out on being able to do these contracts again if they present themselves. I always like doing as many fertilizing contracts as I can, simply put, because I can come through here and harvest these fields later on and do harvesting contracts, and they be at least partly fertilized. That way, you can get more crop for your money, which is very, very, very useful. So let's go through. Let's hit some of these. Yay! Let's hit some of these that we could do automatic application rate, but we don't know 100% if we'll be able to get a fertilizing contract on these fields. So I would much rather not risk it, because we're going to get the same amount of money regardless. And this won't actually work. The automatic application rate, it actually won't work if you don't have the field already figured out. Otherwise, I mean, we do, and you can see up there, you know, the nitrogen levels are pretty low still. So you know what? Let's just hit all of these. We're going to get all that money. Oh yeah, and you're probably wondering how we got so much money. That government contract, plus we did a $13,000 fertilizer contract in the last bit. There was only one. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to make a video on one contract. So decided to go towards today. We're rocking and rolling. Hey, contract on field 36 is already finished. Complete. Now we're moving on to 35. Where's 35? I don't even know where I am right now. 36. So 35 is right over here. Cool. Let's rock and roll. Let's hit these bad boys. So I finished all of the fertilizing contracts that we had, and a couple more popped up. It looks like that maybe there's a maximum amount of contracts that can be out at one time, and tons of these are just cultivating contracts, which is pretty annoying, but it is what it is. So we've got, I need to take my inhaler. Yikes. So we've got some more. Look at this. 32, 38, 29, 34. I'm real excited about that. Ooh, and that 15 grand. I mean, look at that. We're already up to $104,000 already. But 32, baby, 32. Let's go ahead and head over there. I want to see how big that field is. 32. I'm not familiar with field 32. Yikes. That's a lot of green. Where in the world are we? Let's see. We are on the far right-hand side of the map. Interesting. Speaking of interesting, this is going to be very interesting because we can't see where we are, where we've been. So I've got to pull up my mini map down there at the bottom right and actually use that to drive myself. It'll work. but it's gonna be interesting for sure. What I might do is, it looks like we've got a nice straight line right here. I might actually let the worker do this whenever I finish the headland. May just hire a worker on this, let them do it, because they won't miss a thing. All right, so I got a worker hired, but they're kind of dumb. So we need to get together an RTK station, because they have been just kind of like going just a little bit too quick. So here's what we need to do. We need to drop a RTK. So let's go in here. We're going to search for RTK. And let's see what we've got. So this helps your AI drivers to drive more precise and do their work faster. Now, we're not too worried about doing our work faster. I think we're doing it just fine. But we do need something here. So what should we get? Should we go with the John Deere Small? Maybe this station right here? Or possibly even this right here. So it looks like, let's see, $10 per day. Does that mean it costs $10 per day? Yo, hold up. Yeah, that means it costs $10 per day. Oof. RTK. RTX, goodness gracious. So we want the one that doesn't cost any money. I think this one is going to be fine. Let's find ourselves some land that we actually own, and let's put one of these RTK stations down. Let's see, about right in here. This will be good. You know what? We should put it over here, kind of like right there. Maybe something like that. I know it's kind of in the way of the trees, possibly even right here. You know, that might be a good spot for it. Or even right here. Oh, we can't put it there. It's unplaceable, huh? I don't know where to put it. Where am I supposed to put this? You know what? Let's just put this over here by the road. Bloop. Got that there. Let's go in and we'll put a little grass around it as well, just to kind of make it look nice. Actually, you know what? We could take some of this gravel that we've got right here. Let's take some of this gravel. Yeah. And then we're just going to make a little area for him right here. Just like so. Just, you know, not a whole lot, just enough to where he feels important. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. It's important as all get out right now. Look at it being important. All right, real quick. Dummy right here ain't doing a good job. Come on, man. You got to get with the program. I guess he's done all right, but there are some places, you know, to be fair, I guess, you know, you have to use the, gonna have to use that PDA down there at the bottom even to see what's going on. There we go. See if we can hit that. Yeah, we got it. All right. So the worker is doing the job, and there's quite a bit left to do, but let's see. One hire worker. There we go. And we're looking good again. So the worker's going to have to kind of chgonk their way up through there, but that's okay. You know what? And we can even maybe jump in and go ahead and start working on some of the other fertilizing contracts while we're at it. We could also start working on... they have not... Idiot! What are you doing, man? You hadn't finished nothing. Rabble. Set. Please? How y'all finishing y'all tasks if you not finished with your task? That don't make no sense. Alright. Maybe hire worker there. There we go. Alright. Workers back hired again. Hopefully they actually do their job. Let's get in here. Let's work on some more fertilizing contracts, at least while we're at it. We do have some lime in here, so I need to get rid of this. I don't know if I can put it in the silo or not, and I don't think I can. This lime itself can go in the silo, but I don't think I could actually, like, put some in there. So here's what I'm going to do. Oh, man, that's not what I wanted. Oh, whatever. We'll deal with that later. We need to fill this up with... What did I just do? We need to fill this up with at least some fertilizer. We don't need to put a whole lot in here, though. We could... You know what? Let's just fill it up. Let's fill this thing up with fertilizer. Let's get our money. Let's get that money. Come over here. Start filling. Lime. Fertilizer. Oof. It's going to be a little bit pricey. There we go. 6,000. Yikes. That is hefty. Might as well fill it up, I guess. Ugh. Man, that stinks. Where's the rest of our fertilizer contracts at, man? All right. So we are currently working on 32. That's fine. Let's see. Field 38. So let's go to field 38. I'll see you guys over there. So field 38 is looking good. Yeah, field 38 is not only looking good, but all this fertilizer about to go down on this thing is looking great. Let's go ahead and unlock the speed as well so we can kind of take off. And this is fertilizing number 2 on this field. So this field already has had some fertilizer on it. I think this was the one that I did previously, but it was giving us like 13,000. This one's only giving us about, what was that, 4,000, something like that. So I don't think this is the one that I was using. Nonetheless, let's see if we can get some more work done. We'll see if A, dummy decides that they're going to do their thing, or B, dummy over there on the other field does a good job. Only time's gonna tell. Well, we are rocking, man. We've gotten all of the fertilizer contracts done, and another one popped up. Field 33. Yo, let's head over to field 33 right now. I don't even know where it is. I will say that our worker actually did a good job. I gotta give a shout out to our worker. He didn't do bad. He didn't do bad at all. Are we over near a main farm? No, we're... it's another big field. Yikes. This is not going to be fun. But we'll get it done, and it will be all good. Again, we're going to bring up our thing right there at the bottom left-hand corner. You kind of see my brain's hurting. I've recorded a couple extra videos today, and we are rocking and rolling. So I'm just going to follow along with this. I may also hire a worker just to get a little bit more work done. As a matter of fact, we've got a worker down on 32, which is right next to us. So I may go bother him and bring him over here. But I will say the amount of money that we've gotten off of fertilizing contracts so far has been astronomical. What are we at? We're over 30,000 at least. I mean, probably over 40,000 by now, but we did have to buy a bunch of fertilizer. Good thing is, we don't have to buy that fertilizer again. We could just keep using it until we're all used up, and that's all right with me. So let's finish this. We'll basically go through and see how many fertilizing contracts we can finish, and then we'll come around, and we've still got work to do around our farm. Don't forget about that. And again, we're done. Collect. Do we have any more fertilizing? Hopefully not. It looks like we've got still plenty of cultivating. We probably got some sowing. Yeah, we got some sowing, but no more fertilizing. So we are going to get all these bad boys taken back over to our farm. As soon as we could figure out a way over there, I might go, okay, the road's right out here. Ooh, just kidding. Road is not right out. Well, the road's right here, and that's all that matters. Let's get everybody back over because we still got work to do. Well, this time, we've got everybody back over here. We've got this cleaned up. I still got to clean the other tractor. We are refueled on both vehicles, which is great. And today, what we're going to do is pick up the grass. We're just going to mow, and we're going to pick up grass. I'm not going to worry about making anything hay or anything like that. You can see we've got grass here. We've actually got grass in all those fields, which is phenomenal. Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm so happy to have all this grass ready to go. This is our first harvest, our first real harvest on this map. Absolutely so excited. Don't flip the tractor. Speed limit 35 or 35. Well, you don't have to worry about that. I can't go much faster than about 32. Here we go. Here is our grass field. Now, you may know that I'm going to go out about as far as I can. Let's go ahead and get these dropped down. Let's get this unfolded. Down. Boom. We'll turn on our help window just so we can make sure that we are rocking. Toggle work mode is set to swath drop. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. You guys ready? Ooh, I turned it off. No. Set to cruise. Rock and roll. Very, very exciting. Now, there's one thing that I'm going to refrain from doing, at least for the time being, and that is actually going to be making the fields bigger. So you can see that I'm definitely outside the field, or the field depths right now. Well, that's okay. I'm not going to worry about that too much because TNT Modding's done an amazing job with these by setting the field definitions accurately, extremely accurately, as a matter of fact. So I could pretty much go onto any field on this map, and I could F11 it to do whatever I wanted to do without barely missing a beat. So I'm not going to ruin his amazing work, and I'm just going to let it happen and let it do its thing. So I'm just going to go through, and we are just going to mow. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. And speaking of just mowing, we're going to get a whole lot of grass off of all of this. Now, I enjoy mowing. Mowing in-game is probably my favorite thing to do period. So I'm not gonna let a worker do this and take all my fun away. I'm just gonna do this for myself. So, oh yeah, we got a bunch of these, don't we? Well, it looks like I get to have a great time mowing today. Let's get as much of this done as we possibly can. Here's what it looks like beforehand, and here's what our after product looks like. Very, very nicely done, DJ. You did a real good job. Thanks, DJ. You're welcome. Yeah. Man, I love big fields like that. I can make it look so nice. We do have about $136,000 right now, so we do have a little bit of cash sitting around. Let's take a look real quick at this next tractor. I say next tractor, the tractor that we're actually going to be getting. We're going to be getting the T8 US version, so it's going to be this one right here. But it's going to be a little bit pricey. Well, you know, I say that's what I want. I will also say, I kind of like the Brazil tractor. This one's got some massive, massive wheels on here. Where is it? This setup right here, that's hard not to like. I gotta be honest with you, that's real hard not to like. Plus, we could change it up and make it some real interesting colors, like a yellow or something. You know, we're doing weird colors. With this one, there's really not a whole lot of weird colors. Plus, either one, you're not gonna have a 3-point. Now, I will say this. We do have some real neat track options for this, so there are options that we could go with here. Let's see. Ooh, factory used condition. I did not want to make that mod turn on. We're gonna have to turn that mod back off. Yikes. Nonetheless, this is a pretty cool setup through here. So either way, I kind of want to go with something like this, if that makes any sense. Plus, we needed to work with these mowers because this poor T7 is getting a run for its money, man. All right, so we've got plenty more to do. We've got quite a bit to do, but again, I don't want to just sit here and mow the whole time. So we're going to get some of this done. We're going to get some of it picked up. We've got, you know, of course, those little farms or little fields over by the main farm, which are very difficult to get in and out of, but we can still make it happen. So that's what I'm going to be up to for the next few minutes. We'll jump back in when all of that is finished. And just like that, I'm all done. Ayo, and you didn't have to sit through it. Ain't that good? So we've got all three of the fields over here. I'm starting to realize these fields are very, very difficult to manage, and I don't want to do it again. Does that make sense? So we're going to head over at least to the big field, and we're going to go ahead and get all the grass picked up from that. Again, we're collecting only grass right now. We're not collecting any hay. We're not making any of it silage, nothing like that. It is all just grass because we're going to start off with sheep, and sheep only, as a matter of fact, sheep only. So let's run about right here. This will be just fine. We'll drop down, go and turn it on, and rock and roll. So we should get a decent amount off of this field because, again, well, it's all, well, at least most of all of it. Did I really miss some already? Good job, DJ. Good job. Yep, there's some goes in it. You know what? I'm just going to go in first person and rock and roll this way. I know I'll be picking everything up. Yeah, we're already at 4,000 liters. We're going to get a whole lot more. I would guess to say we will get, I don't know, 150,000 liters, something like that off of this one field. I mean, we're already at 10. Why not, right? Well, not as much as I thought, but definitely quite a bit. We're rocking well over, well, it's about 130,000 now. So not far off from what I thought. We will definitely be over 200,000 by the time we're all done with all of these fields. But again, that's going to give us plenty for our sheep. Now, my main goal at the first year is hopefully be able to make as much money as possible. We are going to need to get a baler, so we will either have to buy or lease a baler. We're going to need that for our canola, for the canola straw. All good and good stuff there. So there's our game plan. We know what we're doing. We're just collecting grass. We're going to save it all, put it in this silo right here. That way, whenever we buy our sheep, because I always like to buy as many as possible, we will be able to maintain that high number of sheep with tons and tons of food. That's the game plan. Let's make it happen. Let's pick up all of this, and I think it'll be about time to go home. So here we go. We are good. Everything is rocking and rolling. If we come in here and take a look, we got over 200,000 liters right here at the very end, bringing our overall total to a very, very, very good number. Let's go down here real quick. Take a look. See, we're already at 150,000 there. We got 112 more to go. So we are definitely going to be over that 250,000 liter mark. we should be okay. I think that's enough to get a couple, maybe 100 sheep through. But great thing is, it's only summer 1. We've still got a few more days, and all of these fields will be ready to go once again. But before we do that, yeah, I don't know if you can tell, we're going to have to go put some more fertilizer on those fields. So we will do that in between now and the next one. But that is going to be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it. Get subscribed to the channel if you are new, and join the GoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. All being said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.